Hey everyone, it's Jake, and this is my very first deck profile for Cardfight Club, and I'm bringing you Galahad because I have yet to find a deck profile because everyone's hating on this beautiful man with a jet dog. So we're gonna start it off right here. First off, we've got Drangle because we're playing Galahad. He's kind of required. He's pretty good. I mean, he gives you 6 cards deep on your turn. You draw, then look at the top 5 to dig for a grade 1. It really helps fix bad hands. It's a +1 if you hit any part of the chain, and then if you hit more parts, you just plus an even more. Trigger-wise, we've got our 4 heal triggers because, 4 heal triggers. You run them. I mean, you don't have to, but I like 4 in this deck. Next up, we got 4 Margles. I don't think any deck should be running 0 draw because draw triggers are that good. There's a reason they're a 5k shield. Margle is a double purpose here. It's not just your 4 draw triggers. It's needed to get 6 cards in Soul. Unlike OTT, it doesn't have a Red Eyes or any way to get cards in Soul. So you need this to get 6 cards in Soul. And the best thing with it is when you put it into Soul and give the +3k, you want to counterblast 2. And you'll be swinging hopefully for 26k, at least 25k, if you get your column set up right. That way, you're either getting a perfect card really early, or you're swinging for an extra 2 damage, or pulling cards out of hand. Like, people underestimate that, but swinging for 26k 2 crit that early, like, on your grade 3 ride is just phenomenal. Then, after that, we got our 8 crit, Alabaster Owl. Epona. It's 8 crit. It's not 8 stands because they don't do anything special in this deck. You really push the damage. You can hit 20k columns pretty consistently, and the crits just really piggyback so well with 20k columns. Alright, grade 1s, we've got 4 Knight of Quest Galahad because, you're running the Galahad, you want to run 4. It's same effect as Drangle. Look at the top 5. Ride a grade 2 if you see it. It's 7k, so it's not even bad behind Palamedes. Next up, you got your 4 Toy Poogle. I don't know how many lists I've seen with 4. Like, a lot run 3 or 2, but 4 is almost needed in this list. It's 9k behind Galahad. It's 20k. That's part of your setting up right now. Like, this deck takes a lot of setup, and you need 4 Toy Poogle. It puts Galahad at 20k in a Rearguard and Vanguard column. It puts Palamedes at 22k, which swings over 11k Vanguards with ease. It's just such a great booster. No need not to run 4. I can understand why some people don't, but in this, you need the 4. 4 Flash Shield, because you got Ezo out there swinging for dumb numbers. Other decks can hit some pretty good numbers. Anytime 2 cards would leave hand, a Flash Shield is just as good, so they're always nice. I mean, occasionally sucks when you get 3 in hand, but that doesn't happen too often. And then the last 2 grade 1s are Marin. I was thinking about Lake Maiden because it's really good at fixing hands even more, but this deck's already pretty good about that. And the one thing that puts this in over the Lake Maiden is puts Palamedes at 21k, which is a beautiful number to be hitting in a Rearguard column. On to grade 2s, we got our 4 Knight of Tribulation Galahad because you're running the Galahad chain. Only difference between the Tsukuyomi chain and this is this does not Soul Charge 2 until you ride the grade 3, and the main reason behind this is Soul Saver Dragon. I see almost every list running it that uses this. I don't really see why. I mean, I do. Soul Saver Dragon's a great finisher, but same deal, top 5, look for a grade 3, ride it. It just digs. It's pretty great. Next up, 3 Knight of Silent Skeleton. I love 10Ks, and he looks awesome. Like, he's got a lightsaber, so you can't argue about that. And 10Ks are really just spot fillers. Like, you can always play 10Ks. They're never bad. And it might go to 2 because I might bump Blaster Blade up to 3. And speaking of that, I like to think of the last 4 slots as my utility slots. 2 Akane, 2 Blaster Blade. Like I said, I might go to 3 Blaster Blade. Blaster Blade's there, it gets rid of Palamedes, it gets rid of Dual Axe Archdragon, it gets rid of 10k Interceptors, it gets rid of anything you don't want in the rear guard columns 90% of the time. It's a lot better than I was giving it credit for, and it might go to 3. Akane, okay, this deck takes a lot of setup. I see a lot of people play Akane, Counterblast 2, retire, play Palamedes. This deck, it's good, but it needs as many resources as it can get. It needs to play Akane, set up the lane, use her to intercept, and then do it. Like, no need to just be retiring units for no reason, unless you're pushing for game and know you can do it. On the grade 3s, for Galahad, that's the big shocker here. You'll see most lists run 0 Galahad, which isn't necessarily wrong. I don't feel Alfred is as good as everyone thinks it is. And don't get me wrong, he's phenomenal. He can hit 20k, he can call a unit. Galahad can hit 20k with Toy Poogle, but with Margle and 2 Counterblast, it hits 26k 2 crit. Like, people really underestimate that. That is phenomenal. That's Garlemore Limit Break with Charge Goal. Same deal right here. If you hit it early, it can just set the pace for the game. You can just mess up hands because you're making them either take 2 damage and then they're paranoid, or you're making them perfect guard, which is 1 less you have to worry about later, or they're guarding with 2-3 cards that's 2-3 cards out of hand for 2 Counterblasts. It's a lot better than people give him credit for. Yes, I understand. A 9k Vanguard sucks. It happens sometimes. You got to take the good with the bad. He's a lot better than people give him credit for. I'll take a 9k Vanguard occasionally for an 11k Vanguard more often than not, because 11k has won me games. Like, people are so used to 15k, 20k columns. Like, they'll set up the 20k column like Crimson Beast Tamer, Turquoise Beast Tamer, and you're just like, oh, that's cool because he's 11k, I just 10k, and that's 1 card out of hand, not 2 like you thought. And then lastly, for Palamedes, he's just phenomenal. Like, he's probably one of the best, just one of the best cards with an archetype not built around him. Like, Galahad is built around, Alfred is built around with a toolbox. Palamedes can go into anything that says Royal Paladin. It's 13k if you have 2 grade 3s. It's probably one of the best rear guards in the game. It hits with 6 units, it can hit 21k or more, or with 10 of your grade 1s, it can hit 20k or more. So, like, it hits the big numbers. It really puts pressure. And that's all this deck wants to do, is make those 20k columns and just keep putting pressure on the opponent's Vanguard. Make him use his resources. Make him make play mistakes. Make him think it's going to end, so he has to guard. And then that's where this deck excels. 20k constant pressure just pulls cards out of hand. And it's got a pretty good, like, backup with that. It's got the Search with Akane. It's got the Retire with Blaster Blade. It's pretty good at fixing itself with the whole chain. I really feel like Galahad's underrated right now. I mean, first of all, it's a dog that turns into a jet, and he has an eye patch. You can't really argue with that logic. So, this is the end of that, and this is my very first video. Let me know what you want to see, what decks you want covered. Do you want coverage at events if I can get it from locals? Do you want more deck profiles? Do you want me to answer some questions you have, Cardfight Vanguard related or not? You may ask how I'm so attractive. I can't answer that. But I will do my best to answer any questions you guys have. Just leave them in the comments. Shoot me a message on Facebook. Most of you know me from the group. Check out Reddit. I'm on there all the time. Just get the word out about Cardfight Vanguard. This is a great game. The community's pretty awesome for the most part. So let's try to keep that community growing. And have a great day, everyone.